Hi, I'm Barbara Britt, and I am your culture strategist. Since I fully became aware and understood the importance of culture, and that really and truly that for years I had been speaking, training, and coaching on culture, because after all, culture eats everything for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and you can even throw in a snack. So we're going to talk today about when you go to apply for a job. The culture, what are you looking for when you go to that company? Because they're going to say some things like this, but I want you to see the real culture. So would you apply and stay with a job that said this? Hi, we're looking for someone that is independent and strong. These candidates must have 1 to 3 years of experience under their belt. They won't be able to speak their mind. We're not going to be able to listen to that. And we're not really going to invest in your career or your professional development. And when you want to be able to actually get in and collaborate, we're going to shut you down. But don't worry, the salary is fabulous. How would you like to come to work for us? Well, we all know that you're going to say, I don't want to work there. Or most of us aren't going to want to work there unless, I'll always do the caveat, unless it's about having to feed our young, having to feed ourselves, put a roof over our head, and we might go in for that, but we're never going into that with the intention of a long-term engagement with that company. And that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about building a career. So when we look at that, what are some things that I can do to make sure that when I'm looking for the right culture of the business, when I'm looking for the right place for me to grow and thrive and be a great person to that company? Well, the first thing I'm going to tell you to do right now is research, research, and research. I will tell you what, you can go to all the different social medias. If you can make sure that you can find out someone that knows that company, someone that's been around that, someone that's been in the company, and say, what is the culture of that business? What do you experience? And really listen, look for the body language. Look for the culture. Because after all, you want to become part of the culture, and then all of you grow together. You're not necessarily wanting to come in and build it up from the ground up. Am I correct? You want to build it, come in. So look at that culture. But you know what? You have to do the research. You have to actually do the research. And then you have to ask the correct questions when you get in there. You're in that interview and you're so excited, but I want you to stop and really ask some questions. And it's all right to have those questions even on an index card. Write them out big, just PowerPoint the question, just put a dot there. I want to ask this one, and this one. Don't be afraid to ask questions that are a breaking point for you. You want to be able to go into a business that has the same values and integrity that you have. You want to go in and you want to be part of that. So you need to ask them, what are the steps or the levels to be able to move up, to advance my career? I'm not talking about going in and saying, when can I get my first raise? Okay, that's a question that shouldn't even come off your lips at all. But what you do want to know is, what are some steps? If, I'm willing to do this, this, and this in the company because I really want to grow and branch out. I see what you're doing. Am I going to be capable of doing that? Is that something that you want? I love to collaborate. I love to build. Is that something in your business that I'm going to be able to do? I like to think off the cuff, outside of the box. Again, is that something that you value having in an employee? So when you're talking about culture with them, look at things like, do they have a turnover that's fast? And I'm talking about in their management and below. High turnovers, then it's not just you that's finding something that's not good to work with, it's someone else as well. So these are things to do, just some tips for you to find the right culture when you're looking for that business, when you're looking for that career. Is that culture going to allow you to grow and develop? Are they going to put you in fertile soil so you can take root and actually grow and bring all the wonderful things that you have into place? Again, Barbara Brett, and I am so glad to get to share this with you today. Thank you very much.